Oh, it says I'm live. All right, I think we are live on both YouTube and on um, Twitch. Happy days. Cool, cool, cool. Running around in circles, getting my sprint on. So, been thinking a lot about some things to run through Division on that are a little different. We know that there's been a lot of, hey, Flo, how's it going? Um, uh, there's, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. It's good to see you. Um, So tonight I'm running something a little different. I'm going to do skills only, skill builds only tonight. Reason being is we've seen a lot of folks. Hey Zep, how's it going? We have a lot of folks that have kind of returned to the game this year and new players, and I think there's some easy ways for people to kind of grow into the game. And my PC character is a great way to kind of show how I've ramped it up over time. And there's some easy farm type things for folks to do that can do it. And I just want to kind of show off like running those builds around. And in some ways you can kind of phone it in, and other ways you can be more active depending on what you do. The build I'm showing right now is not optimal necessarily, but it is something that pretty much anybody can put together. Yeah, and so uh, like none of these, the only things that are really like kind of cool here, and you have a few different options, is like this is just like a standard four-piece refactor. So any refactor bits kind of on the left side of your gear here are going to be um, yellow cores, and any of the ones that appear on the right side of your gear are going to be blue cores. So, like for instance, this one, if you farm this stuff, you want to make sure you get one that has the attribute skill damage already, so you can roll um, change one of the cores to skill tier, so that you can get to your six skill tiers, right? So you get one for having your technician specialization, then I get two, three, four, five, six here. Um, Two-piece wyvern is not important in this case, and actually you lose a little bit of skill damage because one-piece wyvern's nice. You get 8% skill damage, but two-piece gives you status effects. If you had two-piece empress, you would get 10% skill damage for the second piece. The only reason I like the wyvern is you can get the named impetus. So whether you get the named one or not, an alternative like the talent you want, like in this case, could be kinetic momentum because you can run two skills, which we'll get to in a second. And this way, this actually boosts the skill damage of your skills. I'm running glass cannon because I'm reckless, and all damage I deal is amplified by 25%. So whether it's my skills or my guns, but I do take a lot of damage. However, your four-piece refactor is going to give you some 10% of the damage dealt by your skills is going to come back as armor for you, and you get 25% skill damage on three-piece. Again, status effects I'm not using in this case, but you can use this build with status effects too. Um, and so, especially if you have something that can do damage and effects, you can take advantage of this. Uh, I like the technician bag if I'm running the technician specialization on a backpack. So I'm running 5 directives here, and this is just a way to get a bunch of XP. Yeah, for sure. I like to give, I want to make sure everybody gets shout outs. Um, so the tech support, I called it technician, tech support, your skill increase total skill damage by 25% for 20 seconds. This one can be a little tricky. Some folks like kinetic momentum, or not kinetic momentum, combined arms. Um, I like this because if you're really just trying to rely on your skills to do the job and you're wanting to stay in cover to like eat snacks and drink coffee, this is really important because it basically your skills just kind of boost themselves, and you have a few other options here too. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of it. Like I've used it for years, and I used to, I don't have it on this character, but I could probably throw one together. I actually have an all gold gear skill build that's a little bit more powerful that I run on my PS5 character, and that would run like a three-piece Empress, and I'll show you why that matters. Run slowly to this. I think I have like an Empress mask somewhere I can take a look at. So with Empress, this again, these are totally farmable. Like you can run countdown or set as targeted loot and different stuff, and you know to get it. But like 10% is skill health, so one piece is just not really worth it. Two pieces gives you that 10% skill damage, and a third gives you 8% skill efficiency. So I believe it's like I used to have the stats pretty well memorized, but skill efficiency helps with like duration, skill repair, I think even damage. So skill efficiency is actually a pretty powerful thing to have for every like percent you have of it. It boosts your stuff. So usually what I would have if I was not running refactor, so pre-refactor days is I'd have like three-piece Empress in reusable parts. So like I think I often had like Empress here. I think I had an Empress backpack. Um, and then probably like in Empress gloves or something like that. Oh yeah, this is what I actually had Empress here. I had a Wyvern here, and then I run the Waveform holster. So this is an option as well. Like I could totally change his build up if I didn't want to use the backpack that I'm using, because you get alternating current with Waveform. Yeah, that's right. Thank you, Zeppelin. Thank you, thank you. Skill, haste, damage, status, heal, and duration. Right. That's a great tip, Doom. Yeah. Yeah. If you let the game know what you're looking for, if you're wearing most of the build that you're trying to craft pieces for or find, you will not find them. Wear a DPS build if you need to get yourself some skill build pieces. Good call, Doom. But that's right. Okay, yeah. So skill efficiency will give you skill haste, damage, status, heal, and duration. So that's why skill efficiency on the three-piece Empress can be really powerful. But the waveform, I also like this in skill builds because of the alternating current. So if you're running like turret drone, this will just kind of alternate the stacks between the two things. If you're doing something like an artificer hive and like a turret, you'll only get it on really get the benefit of it on the one side. So sometimes on legendaries, I run through and run this artificer hive, which we can talk about here in a sec. Uh, but this helps your skills out by well whatever like goes all over the place here when I try and scroll. Um, but it keeps your skills refreshed, increases their range. Or this helps everything on here, but it just helps keep your. I like that it's got reviver repair on it. But this will boost the damage and like the health of like your turret, and it becomes super powerful, and it works with kinetic momentum. So that's right. Heck yeah, Doom, you got a shout out. Uh, yeah, totally give you want 511. I love it. Oh, okay. You know, I meant to reach out to you guys. I got that invite. We'll chat about it here in a bit. But you can actually run the Artificer Hive with kinetic momentum. Um, I've got so many things to go over on this, and we'll get to the basics on that. But just from like a basic, like I want to just like go out there. I'm newer. I've just thrown together a skill build. Again, you can run kinetic momentum on here either through the impetus or just any like wyvern, or you could use it. I think even Hannah U, you know, for these types of things. And then you just run your turret and drones. They might not be expertised yet. That's fine. They're going to do all the work. Capacitor you might not have yet. You just want to make sure you have something with InSync, right? Like I've got that on the Harmony because it's got perfect, but you could run any sort of AR with InSync and it'll be fine. I also run a pistol with InSync. This having a skill tier doesn't really matter in this case because I have enough, but InSync talent, just basic talent, hitting an enemy gives you 15% skill damage for 5 seconds. If you're using skills that are not a shield, uh, and you're damaging an enemy with skill grants 15% weapon damage. So it both your weapons and your skills, it gets doubled if you're using bows. So you can sit and cover, and a pistol has a lower profile. Uh, Pistols have a lower profile, and you're less likely to get shot in cover. Whereas if you're firing a big honking rifle from cover, I've found with snipers, especially on some of the more challenging content, they can actually hit you undercover or the sniper dogs when you're like leaning half your body out to fire this big gun. But pistols, for whatever reason, I never get hit. Um, so pistol with Instinct doesn't have to be the TDI card custom. It could be just any old pistol, probably something with a decent mag size is fine. You just are trying to proc it. Hey, how's it going? I don't really know the right way to say your name. Is it? I always wanted to see like Zer to. So good day. I'm so terrible with it. If you want to tell me Zareth, okay. You know, me and my elite speak are not as fluent as they used to be. Zareth, thank you so much. I never want to ignore you, but uh, sometimes I feel bad if I'm just going to completely butcher a name. Um, but yes, indeed. So um, what I do with these types of builds, like if you're like Buffet, I like it. If you're again, if you're a returning player near the game, and you're just trying to get like your shade levels up or something like this. I mean, in all honesty, you could be on. You don't even have to be on heroic. You could set it on challenging. Set all 5 directives because you're really just going to rely on your pistol. And it sounds scary. It really does. But like, so I used to do this. Like, I'd get up in the mornings and drink coffee and eat some breakfast. And like I would come here and you see I already did this today. I hit like these 3 control points. So I like fast travel here. There's usually like a territory control right here. You can hit this and this, and I'll fly over here just so you can kind of see the routine. Aussie slang, right? The buffet. I kind of guessed buffet was probably not the kindest term for somebody.
Detected.
So yeah, so if you come over here into downtown East, especially if it's been like overnight, you'll almost always have like a territory control here. You can knock them out, and then like if you want to just be like super safe, you have to remember if you have cool skills, you have to kind of like fire a skill first, and then you have that cooldown. So I have skill haste, so it's about 15, 16 seconds. And then you can either like throw a turret down onto the roof of that car. You can throw it up here, but sometimes the tree blocks it, or if you put it over here, it'll shoot this flock camera in post. But you can just be like, okay, I've got my turret. You can sit there, and then you just tell your stuff to shoot, and then you just sit there like this, sit back, relax, drink your coffee, let your skills do the work, make sure they're targeting something, and if you need to transition to the next phase, you can always pick up your turret, but you can't pick up a drone. So some people like to throw turrets like in really high up, hard to reach places. And if you do that, you can't pick it up and get that quick cooldown. So I would run this area is pretty good warm up, and then this is a great place to capture resources too. So we'll do this and we'll run the skill build through here, but fast travel here to the Capitol building, run these 3 control points for sure. This one can be kind of a pain if you're kind of newer. Like I used to hate running metro runs. Like now I don't care, but it's underground, and if you're somebody that likes to fire the flare early for help, you have to like be in the center of this, and that's where all the bad guys are. So I would usually run these, collect all the resources along the way, and then come down here and do these 2 because you can fast travel here, knock that out, fast travel here, knock that out. And usually I could do all of that stuff in the morning in like, I don't know, an hour-ish. And I do that before work. And then I do the other half of the map in the afternoon. But some people knock skill builds. It got me through my first years of playing. Like it got me into heroic content because I was too afraid to do anything. Because I would just die all the time. Oh, look at this. I even get an elite resource convoy. I'm trying to wait the 10 seconds here. You don't have to be like totally crazy on this. Sometimes I run up the wing, run in there and set the turret up high, but let's do this more like I've never been here before. Um, so I'm gonna do this. If you're on PC, you got to kind of like double tap, and it'll kind of just set it up, so that way you don't throw it. I do have golden bullet on, but like, see, I can like just shoot here from cover, and you can see all of the procs happening on the on my HUD. Oh, well, that guy's behind me. Just try and keep yourself from getting exposed, but if you do take a little bit of damage, your refactor will help keep you alive. And since this is got Pistolero or whatever, you start with no ammo in your rifles or any other gun, and your pistol's unlimited, so. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, I do VOD this. I always have a VOD, and I'll actually cut this up. I'll probably take the first part of this and post it as a separate video, because it's been a while. The last one of these I did on a skill build was on my gold build. And that one is just a little dated because I think it predates refactor. And refactor stuff is just so easy to get now that for just about anybody, I would say, like, it's just such a great set to get going with. Oh, don't land that on me. I'm about to lose my turret. Oh my gosh. Hey, 3 Panchito, thank you for the raid. I very much appreciate it. How are you doing tonight? Welcome, Raiders. Well, this guy's hiding right next to me. Welcome in. Thank you, 3 Panchito. I very much appreciate the raid. How was your stream? Hello, Raiders. I'm just torturing myself here a little bit. Feel like there's a medic I haven't uncovered yet. Uh-oh, I could be in trouble. Save me, refactor! I'm gonna have to tuck and roll. Gonna tuck and roll again. But see, I can just run away and the refactor is keeping me alive. Oh, there's the medic. I forgot that I had the elite resource convoy. I'm like, why is this not ending? Yeah, I mean, I agree, like, right, like, there's, like, skill builds, I think they definitely serve a purpose in the game, especially at various stages of your, like, own growth and, like, play styles. And I think this is why sometimes people frown on them or get negative about it. Like, I mean, I've run, just to test it out, like, I was doing some, like, does it legendary, videos, and I was using like skill builds. Especially, I did do a refactor build, legendary on accident. I forgot that I had it set to legendary, and I did Roosevelt. Oh, I can't see. That's all right. Scene's unimportant. That medic is still alive, isn't he? Okay, I'm gonna die. That's my bad. I got out of control. And I didn't fire the flare. So if you're running with 5 directives on a skill build, you might want to fire the flare for backup. You do risk getting rogues, but your skills will take care of them. So I just failed miserably there, but that's kind of what I do. Yeah, right. And you know, I was as I was saying, like, you know, you don't have to do it on heroic. If you do it on even if you do it on challenging, you know, for the threat level. Like if you're running all directives, you're still going to get a ton of XP. And yeah, your control points will still probably bump up to level 4s. But look at that, there's two things going on there. Um, but it's a good way to really boost your XP. And then if you do this, especially when there's like double or triple XP going on, it's a even though I died a really terrible, and I didn't even have glass cannon on. That's why I lived for so long. Um, uh, you know, you can stay alive for a while. I mean, I let myself get a little too aggressive there. I'll be good and I'll fire the flare this time. This is what I should have done last time. I'm gonna do this here. I am missing my glass cannon at the moment, mostly just to be a little bit more responsible with showing what most people would want to run doing this. Golden Bullet creates a different struggle on top of that. You can see my turret's already gone, or my drone's already gone, because when they have Golden Bullet, they just annihilate that. When you're running the Technician specialization, you have these nice EMP bombs. So you can quiet down those True Sun's turrets for a minute. But yeah, just staying in cover with a pistol within sync. And you can, your skills will get you the Golden Bullet. Just like that. Wow, that guy exploded up there. That was pretty sweet. Look how fast you can shoot. But I do want to let my skills get the kills here, so tech support can do its job and help put out all the damage. I have to remember to look behind me because I have. Oh, see, look at that guy. I think I realized I forgot to put a skill haste on this chest piece when I put it on. And this is also why if you do run an all gold one, you want to have 3-piece Empress. Your skill haste is so much better. Not today, medic. You got me last time. Might try and save that for a second. If you can get confident enough with it, you can help really manage your turret. But see, like, I'm short on skill haste, so that should have been cooled down by now. There we go. Because you want to at least have one skill up at all times if you're doing this. Otherwise, you might have to move. Why are they way over there? Hey, there, my launcher. And this is the other thing, is you can get some proficiency. So again, if you're somebody that's still early on the proficiency train, alright, they're dead. Nice. What? Hopefully that turret will also shoot at him. Alright, well, we took care of him. Let's go! Oof. What are you doing up there, mister? And once you do pick up some of this ammo, if you can, you know, toggle between your guns. Oh, I don't have any for that one. Just know that if you reload before the magazine's exhausted, you'll lose that ammo when you have all the directives on. Well, I feel like that thing is not really doing what it should be doing. This poor lady's just getting annihilated here. Why do I hear somebody yelling behind me? Yeah, you need some cover, that's for sure. And do a little run by, a little drop off. Oh, psh. All right. Look at that. Oh wait, now I gotta defend. So grab some missiles, run. Oh, just in case I die again. Hooray! Run, run faster. So from this vantage point on this one, you can just, I usually just move the turret around depending on where they're spawning from. So they're coming straight at me, I'll put it here. They're coming from over there, I'll put it up here. And then there's two places over there, I'll throw it up on that wall. Sometimes it misses on that wall and it falls down. It's really annoying. And I've found that that's true on both PC and console, at least on the PS5 and PC. Use some missiles. The missiles just make you feel good about yourself more than anything else when you blow somebody up. Yeah, you know, and like, I love DPS builds. Like, I mean, that's pretty much, I realize, like, I'm looking through my builds, and that's the majority of what I run anymore. It's like, I think that's kind of the evolution of a lot of players, is like, how fast can I get through the content? But sometimes, like, that just doesn't work for everyone. I mean, if you're on Reddit or you look anywhere else and you're like, you see people, or even watch any of the videos and you're watching people fly through stuff, it's like, sure, like, but there's also like a point, like, it's like, well, everyone's expertise 30 or has prototype gear or whatever, like, they're going to rock it for sure. Oh, see if they're over there. See if this lands in the right spot. I forgot to put on. See if I can stick him. Nope, dang it. Ow. Oh, hey, what are you doing here? What's that guy doing? You could be helping me, buddy. Jeez. The little helper like ran for his life. He's like, you're on your own, man. I'll show the build off again here in a second. Once we get through this control point. Calm his turret down. Those True Sun's turrets are the worst. We did it. And then, oh, wait, rogues. Like I said, that's the risk of firing the flares early. Oh boy. This is where I wish I had, no. Jeez, just my luck, huh? Please take that thing out. I didn't get any rifle ammo, unfortunately. I do have capacitor. I know not everybody's going to have capacitor if they're in a build like this yet. So again, any AR and like a rifle that you can throw in sync onto will make your life a little bit better. Oh! Do not get that fixer drone out. Worth it. Come here. Why is there a grenade flying in? Oh, it's gonna hurt. It's a little cloudy over here. In sync, totally rocked. Oh, that rogue's toast. Good night, rogue agents. Yay! Oh, yeah. So especially, you know, on my PS5 character, I played that thing from the start. So story mode and everything, going way back when on the game. This player is like a jump player, right? Like a boosted player. So yeah, let me hop back up here real quick. I don't think anybody will shoot me while I'm in here. absolute. So, so like capacitor, for instance, right? Like that's not gonna, it's not the hardest thing to get, but it's also not the easiest, right? You have to go do, don't you have to do like so many floors of countdown or whatever, like 15 floors or something like that? Or no, not 15, I forgot what it is, but like it's something in countdown where, or not countdown, gosh, summit. You have to go do a certain thing in summit and then it'll be a drop for you, but like you want to be if you don't have it and you're with a player and they drop it for you, if you get it from some cache, like that's great. But if you don't, like, there's like, I don't know if I have any other. Heck, if you have a Lexington, like they give out Lexingtons like candy anymore, but you could take a Lexington and throw NSYNC on it, and that would work. Or if you get, there's a, is it, it's not Emmeline's, right? Emmeline's Guard's the one with preservation. There's the other PDR that has perfect in sync as well. The Harmony, again, this is one that is a named item, might not be the easiest to get, but a rifle with it with InSync is nice too, just because higher damage output and longer range. I find it useful in some instances. Like I would have used it on those rogues had I had ammo in it. And then any old pistol, if you don't have a TDI card custom, it doesn't have to be this at all. I just before Quick Step, this was my go-to pistol for everything because of this skill tier comes in handy with some other builds. But like you could have any pistol with a decent sized mag that can be boosted through like a mag attachment. That way you can just keep firing from cover. This is a way to run a refactor build, so just these four pieces, and you can keep the blue core on one of them, since this side will always be blues, the right side that is, and then the left side's always yellows. Um, so if you do something like this, you only have to worry about changing one as long as you can get skill damage on it. And all the refactors are set to skill damage with skill haste mods. And then this doesn't have to be the named one. This does drop pretty frequently, but it doesn't have to be the named one. It could be a regular Wyvern or it could be a Empress or something like that. With kinetic momentum is nice to have. It definitely works. I do like I mentioned earlier glass cannon. This one you just have to get comfortable with it. But if you're running refactor, it's actually a little bit easier to be comfortable with it because you do get heals. Oh yeah, yeah. So yeah, if you got a bunch from yeah, check to see if you got a capacitor. Capacitor is nice with a skill build because uh, you build stacks to a cap of 40, and each stack grants 1.5% skill damage. And then after 5 seconds, they decay. But then for each skill tier, you get 7.5% weapon damage on the weapon. So if you are going to be fighting a lot more, the capacitors really can be really pretty good as long as you're constantly fighting. Um, it worked there when I was fighting the rogues because they take a lot of damage, so there's a lot of hits on them. Um, it really just depends like what you want to play with, but like again, if you're running five directives, you're probably chilling out in cover. But you're going to get 10% of the damage you're dealing by having these four pieces. And then again, this any of the skill-based brands should work. Again, one piece Wyvern gives you 8%. Two-piece Empress will give you 10% skill damage because you get it on the second piece. Status effects really don't matter to me right now. But again, the tech support talent is what I really like on here. So if you get a piece that already has skill damage and skill haste, you're going to be, those three things, then you can swap the talent. But if you get the talent and one of these two, then you can always roll the other on there. Another way that I play this build sometimes, yeah, right, yeah, like I'll show you. Here's the majority of my builds, right? Shield, shield. Well, that's kind of the same thing. There's another one with a shield. Look at that, all reds, and all DPS. There's the refactor. Here's another one that's a bunch of reds. Here's a thing for escalation that's all reds. Hey, there's something red, red, right? Like I have so many like repeat builds. I'm also trying to expertise some stuff. Uh, but yeah, for just doing straight up skills, and then if you want to, if you do this without like all directives, and you could still do it with all directives. Another thing that I do with this build, which seems kind of silly, but I do run it with Memento, and that's actually how this build is actually set up. That's why there's a skill haste mod on here. So if I run this with Memento, I can be more aggressive because I'm getting heals here, and then with the Memento backpack, I get the trophies, which will give me bonus armor and give me long-term healing buff. And I can be more like aggressive. That's where the capacitor comes into play quite a bit. I'll usually run the quick step in that case so I can move quickly. And then I'll usually run kinetic momentum in that case, but I can run these. And then I'm constantly picking up and setting down this thing while the drone stays out almost all the time. And you can run around and actually do quite a bit of damage and be really aggressive. And that was that was essentially the build that I ran solo legendary Roosevelt with. And it's also what I'll use this type of build at the opening of Capital Legendary. I'll usually run it with the Memento, but I've also run it this way as well. The reason on Capital here, I'll show the other way that I run it because I think I just have to load it back up. Oh, did I resave it? I must have saved it back this way. Interesting. I think I did this earlier when I was playing around. Let me bring this back into play. And I bring this back in wherever you were. All right, yeah. So with this, usually what I do if I like do something like Capital is you can run straight up, and you have like this 6-tier decoy that you can drop at the bridge. And then as you're getting, maybe I'll do it real quick. I'll have to turn off directives, so I'm not going to do it with 5 directives on. I know the idea here is to show like some newer returning folks, but I just also want to show like skill builds can be super powerful if used correctly. You know, like there's a lot of folks will use like Google Drive. Discord channels and servers are another way to do it. I sometimes like if I can also, and like I said, this will be in a VOD. I do all my streams are saved as VODs, and then I'm actually going to try and capture the first part of this at least to have kind of like that base build. But bear with me for just a moment as I navigate the menus. I think I just recently got my last 12%er that I needed. I just got to remember where I got to pull it from. I think I have 4 of them, don't I? Not from there. Okay, we'll take it from Glass Cannon. Cool. All right, so I'm going to want the quick step to start with on this because I need to run fast. And then we have to, I need to make sure I have ammo, so I have to turn off directives now because I don't. Oh, wait, there's an ammo box there. We'll be fine. What am I worried about? I will probably die. But you'll get an idea on this. You'll get an idea of how this works. All right, let's change this to legendary. There we go. Bing.
Hostile assembling a golden bullet.
All right. Oh, I have golden bullet on. This is going to be wonderful.
Don't let anything stand in your way.
Things I forget about.
Hostile has full golden bullet.
All right. Well, we'll see if I survive this with golden bullet. All right. It used to be, I have done this with a skill build from out here, and it took like 11 years. You guys look at that thing, don't look at me. Nobody knows where I am. I hope not. Do a little change Rooney. All right, and then I need to wait and kill my decoy. I had to wait the 17 seconds and then I'll swap to the artificer. And the hope is my turret stays alive long enough. Oh boy, I'm dead. Alright, pray for me. Ow. There we go. At least that's one guy dead. Alright, this is where it gets painful and dangerous. So, like, I have to wait for the cooldown of that, that turret. So you just gotta hope that they don't bamboozle you. Alright, oh, like that. Ow. So you'll see here that with kinetic momentum is constantly procced. So even though the artificer doesn't necessarily put out damage, I'm getting the benefit of, oh my god. I'm dead. I am getting the benefit of it at least. Why are we not shooting the guy blowing me up? Just curious. This is not the most quickest, fastest way. Oh, hey buddy. Oh! I did not like that, for what it's worth.
Agent received a golden bullet.
You see how that sniper is ruthless out there, so. Really got to get rid of the grenaders. Oh, so now here comes the drone operators and everybody else, where it gets real sketchy. The good news is when the drones come to you, they will leave you some gifts. Not just the explosive gifts, but they may leave you with some. Oh my God, are you really up here? Please kill her. No way. That was luck. And turret is still going strong. And look at the damage numbers it's putting out. I need to know where that healing station is. I think it's way back there. If you can find where the healing oh, there it is. You can lob a little grenade Rooney over there. Buy yourself a little bit of time. Oh, I caught it. Lucky me.
Hostile assembling golden bullet.
She's toast. This is why I like the harmony. I might have to move in. But I can pick up some soul tokens on the way. Whoops, that's the wrong button. Oh, he's coming for me. I should run. Ow. You're gonna what? You're not gonna neutralize me. Well, you might. Yeah, go up, go up.
That was close.
Hooray! I'm stuck. Got myself some bullets. So that is definitely slow going, and you need to get all of your trophies. I didn't use any medkits though. Just saying. You're not going to get any speedrunning accolades doing this. Up. Okay. I want that. Give me. Okay. How do ladders work? Oh, I guess I got it. All right. Well, I'm going to stick with this because it's legendary, and I am not legendary. Wait a minute. Why aren't you on the ground? I need to run. How about we kill the snipers? Perfect. Oh, there's a lot of them over there. Tuck and roll.
Agent received a golden bullet.
Armor's almost done.
Good. I'm almost done. This is not for the weak-hearted or weak-stomached. How about we work on the sniper? No, this is a legendary. Hey, Squirrely, how's it going? Oh yeah, that's a good call. I forgot that IKEA still has all that. Oh! Hey, we did it. Grab my little presents. Oh. Pick up my toys. Maybe I pressed the correct button. That'll help. I am doing well. I'm doing well. What's new? Hopefully everyone's having a good night or a good day, depending on your location. Well, Danny, how are you doing? It's good to see you.
System curtailed.
Oh no, I didn't link to your page, Danny.
System back online.
It's weird.
Hostile assembling golden bullet.
What button am I looking for? That one. Just realized I'm in a predicament already. I'm gonna have to reposition that. It's been a while since I've done this part with the skill build. Yes, skill build. I'm running a refactor with Memento and a Wyvern. The impetus chest piece. So you'll get. Hey, Tall Grant. Good to see you as well. Because you can, as you can see, it procs the
The golden bullet.
kinetic momentum even with Artificer. So you get full advantage of the damage. And I do have it in the hallway for some unknown reason, but that's because of the situation I got myself into at the beginning. And then the Memento, even though I get heals from Refactor, the Memento's really helping keep me alive. Because if the skill goes down, I'm still getting some armor regen. And I get more weapon damage, because I definitely have to do weapon damage here.
Serious trauma detected.
I'm so glad I'm not running glass cannon right now. Oh. Thank you for the trophy. Hey Breezy, how are you doing? Once I clear the stage, I'll show the build again. Ow, I need to run.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Oh, she's mean.
Critical.
So another way I'll run the skill build too, especially if I'm running an all gold, is since, running the technician specialization, that gives you a skill tier. And if you're running, regular skill-oriented pieces, like when they introduced the Palisade Steelworks, oh, I'm dead. You got the golden bullet. Once they introduced Palisade Steelworks, you can run that as one piece on like a gold build. And that'll give you 10% armor on kill, which is really nice if you don't want to do something like this. So just for those that came in, I was running 4-piece refactor with 2 Wyvern with tech support for kind of open world stuff with 5 directives, but I was going to show how this build actually does work in legendary with some tweaks, depending on how you want to run it. You could run, you could run the chest and the backpack of refactor, which will give you more health, but this also works in a group. But the kinetic, you don't want to pass out on kinetic momentum or glass cannon on a chest. This is where you can also get more damage because you do get skill efficiency, which also includes more skill damage and skill haste, things like that. So that is super helpful when you're trying to stay alive. So the 4-piece refactor gives you 10% of the damage dealt by your skills as repairs. Plus you get the 25% skill damage. And then 1-piece Wyvern gives you 8% skill damage, and if you're in the impetus named, you get perfect kinetic momentum. So you get 1.5% skill damage up to 18 stacks per skill, and it's lost when on cooldown. But if you're running with the Artificer Hive, they stay up for so long. Yes, this has repair skills on it because this was the piece I got, and I realized I haven't paid attention to new ones that have dropped. You should have skill haste on here, not repair skills, to cut down on cooldown times. But this works well. You can also, if you're brave, you can run glass cannon, so all your damage is amplified because refactor can support you with your heals when your armor breaks, as long as you stay in cover. And then this seems like an interesting choice I get, but like I am running 5 directives in the open world right now. I probably won't. I mean, I can try running the legendary again. I just wanted to show like that you can run these things. I have run this actual full build on Roosevelt. I don't think I did do it on DUA. I take it back. I did do it on DUA just to do it, but it was so painful at the end, so painful. I would not recommend doing it at the end of
Hostile
DUA
receiving a
because
golden bullet.
you have to break that guy's backpack, and I didn't realize I could grab any of this loot earlier. What was I thinking? Um,
Hostile has full
that was
golden bullet.
it. Just I think that was the majority of my time was beating the boss on DUA. Oh, look at this guy.
Detected.
Oh,
Location guarded by hostiles.
good night. Yes, it works that well in the open world. Oops. I didn't mean to destroy the artificer. I think that just kind of happens sometimes. I could be running faster. But if you are running 5 directives on this, you don't have to have the capacitor if you don't have it yet. Just run an AR with InSync on it. If you have like 100 Lexingtons, like a lot of other folks have nowadays, or just any old AR that has a good rate of fire and decent damage, you can throw InSync onto it. You don't have to use the TDI card custom either. You can run just about any pistol that you can put in sync, and that's only because when you're in cover, you're less exposed firing from cover with a pistol. Oh, that's right. I forgot about the cooldown. I see a turret. Well, that's not a lie. Oh, I'm so dead.
Immediate medical assistance needed. Agent vital signs 0.
All right. Well, let me go back to the White House and get this build reset because I totally changed it up and I need to put it back to what it was. And I'll see if I don't know if I have enough Wyvern pieces, but let me take a look. Or not Wyvern, Empress pieces. I might have enough Empress pieces to show you the gold build. So I have this. What do I have down here? That's another. I pay no mind to all of the turmoils I have. It's a lot of turmoil. Oh, I think I kept this one so I can change that to a skill damage. Two. Did I have a backpack? Oh yeah, a lot of folks like this backpack. I will call this out. If you are playing in a more like aggressive style, like I want to be shooting my guns a lot and contributing with my skills, combined arms is good because if you shoot an enemy, you increase your skill damage by 30% for 3 seconds, but it does require you to be landing shots. And if that's not happening, you're missing out on 30% skill damage. So keep that in mind. I don't have a lot of stuff, so I'll probably have to stick with what I have. I think I have Empress in here somewhere. Yep, here's another one I can do. Okay, let's see what we can put together real quick. All right, so we had you. Of course, I have a Palisades there. Nope. We had you. Whoops. Oh, I don't really want it as the holster though. I have to try and craft one. Because what I want to show you is running this. And I really need it to be, I really need a backpack so I can run the Palisades. Dang it. All right, let's see what we can come up with real quick. Let's see if I can, I don't know if I have enough crafting materials on this guy. I might have to go target something. The backpack is going to be a risk factor for sure. Wait a minute. Please. Might not. I might not have blueprints. I have Hannah. I think Hannah U gives me. Oh, oh right, that's right. It's two piece for skill damage as well. This one's actually not bad if you want to use this instead of Wyvern. Like if you need like a three piece and a two piece, um, use three piece Empress and two piece Hannah because you get the 10% skill haste and then 10% skill damage. I like the Wyvern one piece gives you 8% and then Empress two piece gives you 10%. But I don't have, yeah, I can't. Oh, well, I could potentially. Let's just see what happens here. If this does this any good. Oh, no way. We'll deal with explosive resistance. This is just to show stuff. Just to show stuff. All right. Oh wait, I still need gloves then, right? Whoops. Gloves. Please tell me I can do Empress gloves. Oh my goodness. Well, that's unfortunate. Let me just double check. How do I not have? Oh, wait, I did have some Empress gloves. Hooray! We're gonna be good. We're gonna be good here. We're gonna be good. Where are those at? All right, and then we're gonna come back to this guy. Where are you at? Where are you at? We keep you. Cool. And then we're gonna change you to tech support. This is definitely not perfect, but this is closer to. All right, this is closer to what I run on my PS5 character. Let me give this guy a little mod action. Whoops. F, K, G. You like how I sound out the keyboard commands? All right. Perfect. Great. And then let's save you off down yonder for now. And we'll change this back to drone. Save that again. Cool. All right. And then, oh yeah, I was gonna show you the other gun option here. Why can't I scroll faster? Because I have far too many exotics, that's why. And too many Lexingtons. Test subject. This is the gun I was trying to bring back in memory. So, granted, it's a named one, and you can get it from your named caches. Let me just mark those. But again, it could be any AR with InSync. But this one, if you do get a hold of this one, it does have perfect InSync. So that does give you 20% skill damage for 5 seconds. And then if your skills are damaging things and you're damaging things, you get an extra 20% weapon damage. So if you don't have the capacitor, this is this is just a good weapon in general. These are the kinds of rolls you'd want on it ideally. Let me get rid of some of this stuff right quick because my character is resource poor and expertise poor. I'm still trying to get to expertise 30. So that's also why I wanted to do this stream tonight this way. I have a few things I can donate real quick, so let me donate those. And I've been spending my money on printer filament, and so I need to pay myself back on my loan. I think this gets me. I'm almost. I was at 380 and I got down to like 200, and then it like hardly moved the needle. All right, we got something now. We'll go through this one in comparison. So the difference on this one is you're not going to get constant healing from skill damage like you get with Refactor. you're only going to get your heals on kill. Uh, so Palisade Steel works. One piece gives you 10% armor on kill. So again, if you're letting your skills do most of the talking, you're going to get those kills and you're going to get 10% of your armor back on each kill. So that's pretty good. And again, you're going to want skill haste here. You can leave this a blue core because you've got your 6 cores. You got 5 here, and then your technician specialization gives you 1 more. So you're at your 6 cores. You can't, going over 6 is meaningless. It's just a waste. If you had any of this stuff prototyped, you could even have more armor if you wanted to, because when it's prototyped, you get 1.5. So it happens faster. So you can really double up here, sort of, right? So you can have this kinetic momentum happening with both your skills out, and then meanwhile, waveform will alternate between your skills as long as they're active, and it just goes back and forth, right? So you can get up to 30% damage. It'll generate a stack of 3% skill damage on one of your skills every second, capping at 10 stacks, and then that lasts for 10 seconds. And then it transfers to the other skills, and it just kind of keeps alternating back and forth, back and forth. So you can get another 30% skill damage there. You're getting I can't do math, but a lot of damage here. 1.5 by that'd be 30. Was it like 30? This is like another 30% roughly, or somewhere around there, damage. And then tech support. Every time you get a skill kill, your skill damage is increased by 25% for 20 seconds. Perfect tech support is on some garbage piece of gear that makes no sense. I think it's on like what was it, like on an Alpine or whatever it is, on one of the ones that's like around skill repair, which is crazy. Like it should have been on Empress in my opinion, but it is what it is. Or maybe it is, I can't remember, but like tech support is really powerful. So having that, this and this, you put out tons of damage. Let me get skill haste on here as well because I forgot about it. All right. Oh, so many things to do. Yeah, that can come from there. And we can go do kind of the same thing again and see how this compares. So I think in theory, it's hard to assess because these damage numbers, they're a little higher, I think, than, so like that shows 131, and these are at level 23s, and that's 86. And if we go to the refactor, does it look different? I can't remember. Oh, so see, this is actually slightly different. So it's 139. And that's probably due to the fact that now it shows even less damage. Interesting. But that's probably due to refactor gives you 25% off the gear set, and it can't really account for the boosted thing. So we'll go do our non-scientific experiment. Let's go hit that bad boy. I mean, I know, like, I think the stuff from IKEA, they have, did all the maths, if you will. I should probably launch this since I have a little bit of cooldown. Yeah, with all your skill haste, you should have a relatively short cooldown. I guess I could have put on my quick step and then just hot swapped when I got to battle. Ooh, I always hate this. This always happens to me. Oh yeah, I have to remember that I don't have refactor to save me. Surprise! Wait. Oh, I need your bullets, please. Thank you. I need these bullets. I am going to do something very crazy. Run! Oh, that's not great. Kill him, please. Thank you for the armor. Refactor definitely gives you like some warm fuzzy feelings because as long as your skills are doing damage, you're getting that armor regen, whereas this you're dependent on actually killing stuff. Cool, cool. I'd like to grab this. Hey, look, it's Empress. No. Oh my god. What's that guy doing back there?
Heavily armored hostile detected.
I'm gonna be in big, big trouble. That's a grenade. Well, it hurts. It burns. That was a very difficult. Oh! Uh-oh. What are you doing up there? You remember what I didn't do earlier? I'm doing that now.
Reinforcements incoming.
Definitely you want to take advantage of your little helper friends in that situation. Golden Bullet is definitely giving me an advantage with the pistol bit. Yeah, that's the end of that.
Golden bullet complete.
Taking way too much damage.
Yes, you are. Sucks to be you. All right. This is just like Camp Fest. You just hang out here. Let them come to you. And this is a good time to like drink coffee, eat breakfast, dinner, have a snack, have a piece of cake. Oh. Aye. But I do want to try and keep the instinct procced as long as I can. Get all those stacks piled up. It's okay to not shoot at the turret for the guy that isn't alive anymore. Putting out pretty good damage numbers. About to lose my turret, or drone, I mean. I call everything my turret, whether it's a drone or a turret.
Leave us alone.
Pretty sure we asked you to leave us alone. we go. Don't shoot at... Get them! Now, I'm gonna have to stop worrying about the turret. Can anybody leave me some missiles?
What are you, crazy?
Yes. Boop! That was a well-timed missile, if I do say so myself. And now we got a resource convoy we need to deal with. Which means they will
Supply
probably be
access
coming out of here.
unlocked.
So let's just get ready for that. Wait, where's everybody going?
Golden bullet complete.
That guy sure ran off in a hurry. I think he had to go to the bathroom. That's right, drone. No, no, keep killing. You got one more.
Friendly control point nearby.
Perfect.
Detecting additional hostiles.
I got lucky. And boom goes the dynamite.
Better watch out.
Incoming hostiles detected.
Oh, it hurts. Don't run for me. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, now you're in big, big trouble. Yay! Too bad it's all way over here. That guy seems lost. He totally forgot to show up to the party. And yeah, with no regen. So yeah, your trade-offs are definitely like, I think you might stack up slightly more. I mean, I think you could still achieve more damage probably with, you know, refactor just giving you that 25% because while I get 10% here, I get 10, you know, well, because that two piece, right? That gives you 10. And if you have all three of these, that's another 30, so that's 40. And then here, technically, you would have another 10, so it's 58. If you do it here, then that would be 68. 78% skill damage just on the gear alone. And then would we say you get up to 30% at a time per skill there. So, and then this is another one that gives you like roughly 30% total for your skills, and another one that gives you 25%. So 68, you have up to 85% extra skill damage. If my math is mathing, which it may or may not be, because math is hard. And then on here, I'm not running, I mean, I am losing out. If these were, I mean, in this case, I get 25% damage at the gate, and then I just have the 8% skill damage. But if I had two-piece Empress, that would be a 10%, or a two-piece Hannah U would be 10%. And then if I moved to using, I don't think I have a refactor backpack on me, but if I moved to refactor backpack or refactor chest, I could run the waveform holster, but then I lose out on one of those other talents. And again, the waveform is based on alternating things. And even if you don't use the glass cannon here and you stick with the kinetic momentum, you still have, you know, that roughly 30% damage, including if you're using an artificer with a turret. So I don't know. It's you can run it either way. Like I said, you know, this stuff's pretty easy to farm nowadays. Like it shouldn't be hard to get the pieces you need. Just anything again on this right side, you know, from backpack, gloves, and knees would come with a blue core. So just make sure you get it with skill damage. Make it easier on yourself, and all the ones on the left side, mask, chest, and holster, come with a skill tier, and you can kind of figure out what works there. And even if you don't have expertise yet, like yours, you know, depending on whether you're playing on hard or challenging or heroic, like having these two things with you is like having another player in general. If you're running stuff solo, you can go do missions. You can do everything under the sun. Uh-oh. Pretty sure that's a required thing that I do. Oh, hold on. I think hold on for a second here, folks. Holy cow. I lost some stuff there. Yeah. Uh, you should absolutely play with it. Join in with others. Sorry, I missed some of these messages. Like, I guess my thing stopped scrolling. And so when I heard the Benny Hill theme play, I was like, why is it not showing in my chat? And it said it was paused. My apologies for missing some messages there, folks. Yeah, what did you miss? Well, you missed me ignoring people's messages, clearly. All right, let me go let me get my armor back. We'll go do a mission. We'll go do another mission. I did wait, did I? Oh, I did bank. Because I ran the daily project.
All right now. We're fine. We're all fine here now. Thank you. How are you?
Everything's cool, everybody. Everything's cool. Everything's cool. So yeah, so anyways, going back to it, I would just say like if you're working your way up, I think refactor is just the way to go. The gold builds are still fun to put together and see how you can maximize them. But like, yeah, if you had Handy U, two-piece gives you 10% skill damage, but also gives you that 10% skill haste. So you can really maximize your skill haste. So in this setup, it might be preferable. The only reason I wanted Wyvern for the chest was so that I think it was really just about like, if I'm running that Memento backpack, swapping between glass cannon and well, it gives me the 8% skill damage, but then I can swap between the impetus or something with kinetic momentum and glass cannon without it creating too much grief for me. Hey, look, there's electric. Let's get rid of these real quick. I don't think I would take this on an I mean, you could totally use this probably on some low-level escalation. If I turn off Golden Bullet, I think I'll go do an escalation. Why not? Let's just do it. But I'm not going to do like a tier 5 because I just don't think that's going to work. And I'm probably not going to run glass cannon because, well, we know what happens if you die in escalation. So let's switch this up right quick. That can go away. Cool. Skill haste. Gotta be one of these, not that one. That'll do. All right. All right. That seems completely reasonable. Let's go back over here just so I can save it so I don't forget. Let me make a quick adjustment to my map. Luckily, I'm by myself, so it will be fast. That's fine. Meanwhile, let's grab these. Wonder if I can open them before it resets. Nope, I can't. Oh yeah, the Caesar's Guard chest for the that's the is that the one that does the cooldown? I can't remember what Caesar's Guard does. I have to take a look. Since I can't craft anything, that's Empress for some reason. Yeah, yeah. Yes. Yeah, that's not too shabby either. It depends if you're wanting to get as much damage as skill damage as you want out of it. I mean, I think that's the only reason why I prefer either having kinetic momentum or glass cannon, and glass cannon's kind of where you work your way up to. But Caesar's Guard is definitely a good chess piece. I think that's how I started off too, was running Caesar's Guard originally. Let's do, we'll do this. I will do a tier 1. How about that? I don't know. Maybe it'll hold up for a tier 2. Oh, dang it.
Detected. From the control point in
You
proximity.
know, I'm my own worst enemy. I'm not going to golden bullet it. That's all I know, because that would be sure death. Yeah, you know, it's not about, I do need to get one since I've been so focused on getting this, my expertise up on this character. Like, if it's not something that I need immediately for a build, I am just crushing it or selling it or donating it because right now I need the resources. But I think I'm really close to 29. Let's see, where am I at? Oops. Getting there, getting there. Just a little more push to 29. But I like have no resources. So, yay. All right. Well, let's escalate this thing. Let's go for it. Let's just do a 2. I wanna live a little.
You're right next to the Grand Washington Hotel.
Okay, here we go. That should get their attention. Head to the service entrance on the east side of the building.
I don't mean to be on a pistol, but I am. Please get away from me. Please get away from me.
Once you're inside, find a way to the atrium.
I guess I could hear running the quick step. That'll help me get away faster. That's really the reason, right? All right, come with me. Come with me, drone. I need you to do all the work. I'll huck you out onto the table, and I'm gonna pray. Once again, firing with a pistol. Ow.
Hostile radio intercepted.
Yay.
I'm heading upstairs to the hostage. Everybody, get to the atrium.
Saints here.
The who now?
Hyena big shot. Real unpleasant.
And no, Zep, I did not grab the key. Oh wait, too low level for me to worry about that loot right now. Ow. Can we get the medic, please? Thank you. How about that guy on the stairs? No! Whoops. Refactor keeping me alive once again.
You went all the way to the top floor. Take the stairs to the right of the elevators and work your way up.
Give me my missiles. After this, we'll do a hardwired build. Or something. Show some other skills. Wait a minute, you weren't supposed to do that. What am I doing? No! Drugs are bad. I think I wasn't close enough to that thing. Oh, good. I dropped the thing in the box, so it's not doing any good. Good, good, good. I'm just going to destroy both of these right now. If I get any proto drops, I will be amazed. This is really just token farming. I missed. I know there's a car coming for me. Who's shooting at me? Cool. Layla, how's it going? Did you break some rain? Felt like that's where I last saw you leaving off. Oh, I gotta run. Ow. I don't want a special delivery. I'm not interested in what you have. The rain broke me. The rain breaks all of us. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I wonder. I love missiles. Uh-oh. What I don't love is the cars coming after me. Wow, that was difficult. Oh, yeah. Let's do. Oh, I think I hit my caps lock. We'll see if this works. Hey,
Oh,
it does work.
yeah, good luck, everybody else.
Wait, are you running underground in that video? Classic. Classic.
Yeah.
There are no bugs in the
Yeah,
game.
low reason car. You can run like the whole way down, and then there's like a beach on the right, and there's like a forest you can go into.
I just found an ammo stockpile. I'm gonna detonate.
That is amazing.
To where
Now, if I get rogue agents, I may have to change builds, just as a heads up. my goodness. Sniper is difficult. Oh! There's a few difficult snipers.
That's what you get, you dumb sons of bitches.
Doing all right there, Kelso?
As long as I'm not breathing asbestos. That blast did a lot of damage.
I should switch. Where are you at? Thank you for all the so's. I mean, I think technically Layla could have shouted out herself, because I think I do have it set. I think VIPs can do shoutouts. All right, I don't hear any beep beep rogue agent, so I think we're okay. Beep beep. No. I can do without the turrets, please. Why is everybody running? I feel like they want me to go around down to that hallway so they can kill me. I don't agree with that plan. I don't agree with that strategy. But I'm going to fall for it in 5 seconds. 2 seconds. There you go. See? If I ever ignore my responsibilities for shouting you out, you can always shout yourself out.
One of our teammates is first in clean basically.
I'm on the roof, holding for backup.
I have eyes on you,
Oh,
Kelso.
I still got 8
You see
seconds.
Saint?
I don't know what he
Slow
looks
my
like, but there
roll.
are plenty of hostiles up there.
Not for long.
Oh my god. Need you to die, sir. Thank you. Here we go. Here we go. A little bit of that. Just gonna let the skills do their thing here. I'm very nervous about the next section. I mean, Kelso gets to use all her skills. I should be able to use mine. I need to stop going in. Oh, you know, though, I probably am going to want my in-sync pistol here. Because anything to keep me from getting shot in cover is ideal. And you're, yes, Layla, you're very welcome.
Glad you made it.
I think Tux has the same power.
Let's see
Hopefully Tux's watch streak isn't getting broken. Oh, a little bit of that. Hey, Kelso, why don't you stand a little closer? Jeez. Perfect. Shot the hell out of those gas cans. Happy 4th of July! Actually, I think Tux's watch streak might have gotten broken yesterday. So maybe it doesn't matter. Oh good, send some more radio control people after me. Stop peppering me with bullets, please. It's a little rickety. Oh, we got a rusher. I hear a grenade. Exotico! I can't see. It's too jarring. Do not do that. I missed. Please stand up. Thank you, Kelso, for the assist. Wait. There we go. Well, we survived that part. Not out of the woods yet. Let's see what we got. Oh, Sawyer's knee pads. Wonderful. Let's go see what's upstairs. Surprise! There we go.
Eleanor?
Heads up. You've got hostiles flooding into the building from the street.
Get down there and take care of them. I got Eleanor.
Like, take care of them, take care of them. These elevators are slow. Perfect. Ow!
Serious trauma detected.
This is why I wanted him dead. right, refactor, keep me alive. I need an LMG with in sync right now. Where do you think you're going? Sweet, I got an exotic. But see, there you go. That little refactor build. You can at least get through a tier 2. I think a tier 3 is doable. But it's slow going. And if both your skills go down, you're going to be in trouble. That's all I have to say. Open, open, open. I mean, I know there's people that have probably run higher, and that's what, again, this is all to show without any sort of prototype gear.
Detected.
Not the fastest. That took me 18 minutes. If I was running DPS, that would have been, what, like 8 minutes or something. All right, we got through those. So that was a comparison, at least, of the refactor and a gold. And then even without using the capacitor and using any exotics. So definitely that's a good one. Pretty easy peasy to farm most of this stuff, and then you don't need to have the named things here. It's just get in sync as a talent. Same thing with the pistol. It doesn't have to be a TDI card custom. Just get in sync on it. Take advantage of proccing everything. This drops relatively regularly, but again, doesn't have to be the impetus. It could even be, you could run, like I said, 2-piece Hannah. You could run 2-piece Empress. It is nice if you have, I think Zep mentioned earlier, like, there's like the named Empress, the Caesar's Guard, which has like faster potential for a skill cooldown, like I think like an instant skill cooldown. So if you run like an Empress chest and Empress backpack, then if you have like 3 Empress chests, one with like kinetic momentum, one with glass cannon, one with the Caesar's Guard, the interchangeability, you don't end up giving up the skill damage on the 2-piece Empress. Same could be true with Hannah U. Like if you decide you'd like to use combined arms, make sure you have a Hannah U here if you like to swap between those. I don't always use, I might use something different for a backpack like I showed earlier, the Memento for like Legendary. That's why I went with Wyvern, because I get the 8% immediately, but then this is kind of pointless under this build. So that's that skill build, and I'll show the gold version again here. Let me just junk management real quick. That's not anywhere that there's junk. Cool. Oh, we got something here. Actually, let's take a look at what that pistol was. Like this one drops all the time. It's got a 20 round mag already. It's not the most powerful. TDI card custom 156K and 310, but like this thing shoots fast. It would work just fine because all you're really doing if you're using the pistol from cover is to proc in sync, to give extra damage to your skills. So a gun like that would work just fine. But if you open named caches, especially on events like these, this is a good way to get any of the named versions of those. It's not like TDI card custom comes with anything perfect on it. I've been getting these primarily because I'm trying to round out my expertise. Oh, well, I don't know. Oh, that's from one of those other caches I opened. Let's see what we got in here. Safety distance, great. And a Black Friday. Hey, at least those can be donated. Get rid of a few of these things. Okay, get out of there. What did we get here? Hey, another first blown. And another Caduceus. Add that one to the collection. Actually, I don't think I need this one. I don't plan on doing headshots. I don't need that. I do need to donate those. I do need to donate that. Thank you for coming along on my expertise journey. Donate. And I barely moved the needle. Perfect. I'm going to sell some of those things. Okay, cool. I will show that gold version again. So this is kind of similar to what I run on my PS5 character because of the damage output. But again, like you could do the glass cannon here because this one piece gives you 8%. But this shows, again, having the 3-piece Empress, you're going to take advantage of all 3 of these things. You're going to get your skill health, 10% skill damage, 8% skill efficiency, which works for skill damage, skill haste, I think skill duration, all those things, status effects if you're doing status effects. So every 1% of this gives you 1% of those things. So that's why skill efficiency is really powerful. With this, if you are running this, you could. I've seen people run the Ninja Bike backpack, but you do give up potentially running a talent here. But you could run, 2 of these, and then you could run a single Hannah U, because 2 of those will give you that. Then you could run one of these, which will give you another 8% to try and help maximize that. And then you would need to do something else here, but that's where you could do like a Palisade Steelworks or something like that, and take advantage of the 10% armor on kill. And that's what I'm doing here, right? Like this gives me 10% armor on kill, so you have to kill to stay alive, more or less with this build. If you take damage, there's no recovery until you get a kill or use a med kit. Whereas the refactor, as long as your skills are pumping out the damage, you're going to continue to get recovery unless they're both down. At least with this build, if your skills are both down, anything you use to kill will keep you alive. You could also run a gun with preservation. And the reason that can be kind of cool, let me see if I have that out. So like Emmeline's Guard, you could even do that with a pistol if you wanted to. So that's the one where you have like Emmeline's Guard, and I'll just show you. There's a neat trick, and I use this like on builds where I'm doing like whether it's hardwired or something that's a little bit more boomy. It's going to be down under SMGs, right? So Emmeline's Guard has perfect preservation. Killing an enemy repairs 15% armor for 5 seconds. As long as this gun is like, I think, in your hand, you don't even have to be shooting it, but like if your skills do the kills, you'll get the benefit of preservation. So you don't actually have to like, you could still stay in cover and just like hold on to the gun. So if you were like taking a lot of damage and you weren't running refactor, you could switch to this gun, let your skills catch up on doing some kills, and then you would probably be in pretty good shape in the end. So you can definitely carry a gun that has that. Then if then that way if you're keeping AR and like a pistol within sync, you'll be pretty safe. So let's try and replace this build now. I don't know if I have all the pieces though, but we will try. And they might be all in my stash now that I think about it. And it'll be another one that you commonly see, but this is also good as a newer player. This might not be great. Please. Well, I have a prototyped chest piece. All right, well, let's grab that for now. We'll just pretend it's not prototyped. We'll also pretend these gloves are not prototyped. We'll grab that. feel like, was it on this character? It was, yes. Oh, this is going to be wonderful. Of course, a bunch of this stuff's prototyped, so uh, bear with me because it's going to make things look better than reality. Cool. So let's change this sucker up. But what we're going to use here. Oh, whatevs. Prototype. And prototype. Cool, cool. You don't have to have the vial mask. I got really lucky opening this up out of a random cache. Like I couldn't believe it. All right. All right. Oh yeah, this is the one where I'm gonna want preservation. Do 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 do. Where's my little preservation gun? Oh my goodness. It's so far down the line. Wait, wait, wait. There you go. I'll not use that in this case. Let's swap these out. You can see all the things that I need to expertise. That's why, or get proficient on. That's why they're all in here. So let's talk through this real quick. The reason why this is great for somebody who's newer too for skill builds is it makes life really easy just based on the way this works. So you get 2 pieces give you 15% skill haste, 3 pieces give you 15% skill damage. The repair skills, whatever. But the feedback loop is what's nice. Whenever you use or cancel a skill, your other skill's cooldown is automatically reduced by 30 seconds, while increasing total skill damage and repair by 10% for 20 seconds. This can occur every 10 seconds. If you have the chest piece, this increases your feedback loop skill damage and repair bonus from 10 seconds, or sorry, 10 seconds, from 10% to 25%, so you get a lot more damage. If you also do the backpack, it cuts that cooldown time dramatically. I don't think I have a backpack handy, so I couldn't show that. However, 1 piece China Light gives you 15% explosive damage. If you have Creeping Death as well, you can apply status effects. If you do get the Vial Mask, this also has status effects and this Toxic Delivery. So what I tend to do here is run the clusters, and then depending on how you want to do this, you could run a Restorer Hive, which can help you out in a pinch. You can run a Stinger Hive if you're really wanting to do a bunch of damage. Right, so let's see. I think this probably has everything I have. What do I got? Skill haste, damage. Oh, do I have another damage mod? Nope. And then an extra cluster mine, cool. And then this guy might need to get rid of Reviver. Doesn't matter because I don't have the damage mods because, oh, but let's do this. Let's fancy it up at least. All right, all right. And then, because what I'm wanting this to be is more explosive focused, I'm really wanting to count on those cluster mines. I'll come back over here and get my old demolitionist. Right, so, well, I don't really, is this on an LMG? Oh yeah, because I was using this for another build. It's all right, we'll do this for now. So I need this to save my life, maybe. Interesting. I can't believe I have points available. Oh, I haven't finished leveling this sucker up. I think that's the problem. What is this? Wait a minute. Oh, I just respect the whole thing because I'm an idiot. That's why. It's okay to tell me. uh, the truth. I was like, why did everything just go away? Yeah, assault rifle's fine. I think I had regular rifle too. Okay, there we go. Good times, good times. Great. That was awesome. Let's activate that. I was like, I'm pretty sure I went through all the trouble of doing that stuff. Cool. All right, let's go back down here. We're going to overwrite this. Oh, looks amazing. I should probably throw some skill haste mods. Excuse me? Oh, I did not mean to run into her, but she's a little bit at fault for that. She could have moved as well. Hard. Oh, change difficulty. Okay, cool. So, what you can do here is you can be like, oh, wait a minute, hold on a second. Turn that off. Disable that. That way I don't get the boost. So, right, like I could sit here, I've got my Emmeline's card, I'm not going to take damage anyways. I can just be like, cool, throw that out there. Does quite a bit of damage. I don't have any of this stuff truly optimized yet. Oops, wait a minute. So I've got like a 25-second cooldown. But look, I set that down and just got rid of that. So as long as it's under 30 seconds. So you definitely want to still have some skill haste. Cool. I'll back it down to 30. Dang it. I keep forgetting I'm not on. There we go. Cooled down instantly. So you can basically sit there and spam seekers. But then if I do it now, like I saw 2 seconds, but that's not such a big deal. Do that again. Pick that up. And then if it's not ready yet, oh, whoops. Well, there, that's out there now. And then even if it's not fully charged, I can be like, cool, I can still do that. Throw this. And then just kind of you just kind of wash, rinse, repeat this whole thing. But if you do add the skill haste mods, then I think if I do this, I think if I destroy that, that's funny, it didn't let me destroy it, but whatever. Yep, so pretty good time. And if you look at my stuff, like that's only a level 15, so I haven't had enough resources to level this up. Again, as you get through expertise, if you can get this up to like a 30, and this up to a 30, they do just tons and tons of damage. And then, you know, as you expertise these things, you can add, you know, go up to like a level 12 or 13 on each of these just to get your armor up to like 1,000,000, help keep you alive a little bit longer. Now, granted, I am running 3 prototype gear pieces, so, and I am running, you know, I do have 6 skill tiers, so I'm maxing out for what I can get here. So, problem with this is I get 1.5 skill tiers, right? So I don't have to keep both of these as yellows. So I have, you know, 1, 3, 4.5, 5.5. You know, if I had, you know, another one that had been prototyped, I would be at 6 already, and then I could have, you know, an armor core here or something like that. But let's change this up. Great. I don't want burn resistance and whatever. Skill haste. Yeah, you can come from there. That's fine. And then you can come from here somewhere. Wonderful. And one more. I can't believe that all I have is mostly prototype gear for this. I think it's because once there was some farmable, I was like, oh, I'm gonna go farm that because I could totally use it. All right, let me save that real quick. Hooray! All right, now if we come back in here to scan, that's disabled still, just to see how much shorter that cooldown is. So I hook those. It was a pretty long cooldown, but see now it's already under 30 seconds. So this is how you can do it like super quick. But I am still kind of beholden to that 10-second thing. But it's just a little bit of like, and this is why you can use that restorer if you need to. So if you are taking damage, you know, if you put that down, you can burn a couple, whoops. You can always burn a couple things. So sweet. Let's go out in the streets. The only problem with this right now actually is I need to take off cools. Oh, it's already taken off. So if you are going to run this with directives, you're probably going to need to disable cool skills. Otherwise, you're going to be caught in without the backpack. You're going to be caught in a weird timeout scenario. So we will update the directives here to just 4 in this case. It's not the end of the world. We'll still do these, but I don't want to use this because that'll put me at risk. So confirm settings, that'll work. We might as well turn Golden Bullet back on too, because why not? Let's see if I can be fast enough. Oh, I wasn't fast enough. I hit all of the buttons all of the time. There we go. Another 9 seconds. I should probably put on. Oh, I think I'll be okay. I think I'll be okay. I've got that on already. My shooting from cover action. Sweet. Let's go find something to pick on here. This could be interesting. I never did go to that one. Or this one. Let's go to this one. We'll do this control point. See how it goes. This build's a little bit riskier. Mostly because you do have to wait for the skills to go out. This is one where you might be more inclined to run on challenging with the directives. You're still going to get a ton of XP for it, but you're not going to have to maybe worry as much about dying. So yeah, so I just will hide here, do a little bit of that. Blow those guys up. I will probably call my friends because I'm probably going to need them to pick me up. This guy is going to ruin my life. Oh, this is why I need my preservation out. I'm gonna die.
Hostile completed the golden bullet.
I'm gonna have to destroy that. What? I have to medkit. Got my armor back real quick. Perfect throw. Of course, I'm already out of ammo. Why are my seekers not seeking? Whoops. I am having some difficulties. Perfect throw. Wonderful.
I will find you.
I hope not.
Eat this!
You first.
Just give up, asshole!
Bleed. Perfect.
Need to find a clear shot!
All right. Try it again here. Hooray! It's raining seekers.
Better not get hit again.
Received. Golden bullet.
Stay away from me. We only speak bullets. Hey, I speak the same language. Bullets and bombs. This is definitely a slow method, but it works. Perfect. I got all my armor back. Golden bullet does make a difference for what it's worth. Uh-oh, somebody's coming for me.
Hostile completed.
God.
Golden bullet.
Um, where are my seekers? They're stuck in that sack right there. You can run away all you want. Oh my God. I'm having troubles. I don't know where any of the bad guys are. Come to me. I'll come to you.
Wherever you are.
Stay out of DC!
I'm out here. Where did I throw that thing? Hey now.
Target in the open!
Works. Slow and steady.
Armored hostile detected.
What a great way to get the golden
Hostile
bullet.
assembling a golden bullet.
I don't like it. I said I don't like it. Get him. Of course.
You've got your target!
Let's do this together.
No, you don't.
Friendly soldiers down.
I'm dead.
Medical assistance needed.
Help!
Agent down.
Oh, I'm bleeding, boss. I'm bleeding. Get in here. You're almost here. Don't worry about the guy with the gun. He'll only shoot you a little bit. Damn straight you do. I'm alive. I am not a fan of what's happening to me right now.
Target's exposed! Can't get shot again. Engaging target!
Really? I am trying to patch myself up. Thank you for noticing.
Unbelievable!
This is not the best position to be in for what it's worth. We got a casualty. Yes, we do. Go. Get a little closer. Don't be shy. Uh-oh. This guy really wants to kill me. Just for what it's worth. Good. Oh boy. That was a mistake. I feel like there's something going on outside that I might need to focus on. Outside in the game, that is.
Golden
Perfect.
received.
Oh, great. I'm ill prepared.
Additional hostile contacts.
Well, hello, Harley Cat. How are you? It's good to see you.
Golden bullet complete.
What's new? Oh. Oh. Blow him up. Or don't. Well, that doesn't look like a good place for me to be. You don't need to reload, you just need to get exploded. Well, a little more explosion. I'm alright. Oh! I'm getting murdered in this game. They don't, the bad guys don't like me for some reason, and I'm trying to figure out why. I'm also only running skill builds, so I've got that going for me. And I keep forgetting, like, the way to like set things down next to you is different on PC than it is on console. So I keep trying to throw things that I want to set right next to me.
Hit their flank!
Bleed. blow that guy up already. Yeah. Well, I was showing off, you know, the difference between running like a refactor and a like all gold skill build, just for like players that are like kind of getting back into the game or new to it, like as a way to grind XP with directives and stay alive. And then I felt logically Hardwired was a good way to also demonstrate, but it also shows just how painful it can be. Yeah, oh yeah, like PS5, it's like no problem. On here, like I have to remember I have to press the button twice. Otherwise, I end up hucking stuff. Oh. They're making this very hard for me. I hear the pitter patter of little bad guy feet. Maybe this will change your mind. Haha. Perfect. I don't know how I got that, but it works. Guys, don't need to shoot me. It's okay. This is so painful. I think it's a little bit better when you're in missions with friends than by yourself. Oh, there we go again. No. It's not appropriate to say ever. Comedy. I am in what we call a predicament or a pickle. Hey, now, excuse me, sir. Perfect. Look at that healing. Ooh, pickle. I like it. I like it. I'll give you full credit for that. If I ever use it, I will pay you royalties and fail coins. Oh my gosh. Well. Oh no. I made a bad choice. Stop that. You're gonna wish you didn't come this way. Told ya. I do know what to do. I'm gonna throw that at you. And I'm gonna do no damage. But I did something to somebody because I'm getting heals.
No line of sight from here.
Nope, none at all. You don't see me. I like this like constant like golden bullet though. It's kind of funny. I don't think it's intentional. It must consider the Seekers a skill destruction. Oops. Don't stand so close to me. Okay. Did I get them all? Wait, somebody's still bleeding. Get him. Oh my gosh. This is brutal. They're way too squirrely when they're all golden bullety. Oh! Ay.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
No! I don't agree to letting you bleed me like that. What? How am I bleeding? Oh my god. Well, I have to do this. Do not come up here. Yeah, you are. Oh my god. Gonna get closer, because that seems like the logical thing to do. Oh my god, you just made me throw that. Eat that. Okay, that was exhausting, but you can do it. 4 directives. If you do like to suffer through control points, have I got a hardwired builder build for you? Oh my gosh, that was quite the adventure. That was more than I bargained for. Uh, but the Emmeline's guard kept me alive. That was the important thing here. You could see when I got the kills that I definitely got the whoops. Um, I got the 15% armor over 5 seconds, so that was a big win. And then having the Stinger Hive, if they got close to me, backs them off. That's why there's a little bit of a trade-off between whether if you use the Stinger Hive or the Restorer. Again, Restorer can give you some heals real quick if you need it, but the Stinger I find it to be quite effective at getting them to back away from you. Plus, between the Vial and the Creeping Death, it spreads that bleed around a bit and gets them all kinds of angry. But yeah, so this is explosive and then kind of bleed focus. So that's why I have these here. But you can definitely mess around with this. Like I said, if you had the hardwired backpack, you'd have a lot faster cooldowns. So it's like you don't have to wait those 10 seconds. I think it's like, well, isn't it like 3 seconds or something? It's like super fast. But if you would want the chest and the backpack in that case. Uh, and then you could still run a China light somewhere else, because then you would have 1, 2, 3, and then one of these, and you could run a China light somewhere else, and you could probably run a Palisade Steelworks for a 10% armor on kill as well to help keep you alive. But really, you want to try and get the most explosive damage. And then with the gear changes coming, I think Grupo Sombra ditches the explosive damage on the 2-piece, because like that would be the other thing you could do. Is you could do the backpack, and you could do 2 Grupos, but that's going to change. So it's not really worth it right now, unless like you're really hell bent on it. I don't know if I have a Grupo piece out currently. I'm sure I do. I mean, I have to. Gotta have a Grupo somewhere. No, I don't need that. Oh, I don't. Hey, look at that, an electric with glass cannon. I'm almost certain. Oh, it might be in my stash. Oh, there's a Grupo here. See, like, so if you had 2 Grupos, you'd get 20% explosive damage. So you could run that with the 1-piece or you could run two of those, you get 20%, but you also get 20%, or you guess you get 15% here. So, you know, you got to kind of figure out what works for you. Again, you could ninja bike your way into it to get more damage, but then you give up something else. And if we're trying to do this without exotics, you know, you could do two China lights because then you'll get the extra skill haste. So that helps too. It's like pretty much instant if you had two China lights. So yeah. So otherwise, I think if we go back to this guy, I still think that for pure gaining XP quickly, for again for returning or newer players that are trying to really just kind of get as much gear as they want, like don't run this in countdown. Just don't go to countdown with this. Let me just warn you right now, don't go to countdown with this. You can go run summit with this. You can run summit legendary with stuff like this. Like that's where I'd throw in that memento backpack. But like you know, you could go run summit legendary, but just don't take this into countdown because those rogues will turn these skills against you and your team. You can run it wherever there's not the hunters. I'm sorry, the hunters, the word I meant. If the hunters aren't around, you could run something like this. But once the hunters show up, you don't want to be popping these things out unless you want to anger your team. So I would not recommend running this there. But these pieces are all farmable there. If you're trying to put it together quickly, and everything is skill damage. And the cases where you can have two, it's skill damage, skill haste. And if you're running with technician, you only need 5 skill tiers, which is why I was able to leave this as a blue core. Yeah, we'll run around. Did I get this proficient? Oh, it's still not. So yeah, let's definitely run around with this. Make sure I've got skill haste mods. And then these are at 23s, so they do 23% more damage. And we'll go put on the 5th directive now that we're switching back. Take a little drink of water while I'm at it. I gotta stay hydrated. All right. Bam. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hooray! I should see if I have any more. Oh, hey, look at that. Gotta take what I can get. I think we should check, right? Because some things reset tomorrow. Or do we have everything? Oh yeah. So we have 2 days and 3 hours. Oh, are we getting a Thursday update this week? So this ends in 2 days and 3 hours. So remember, you can buy up to 50 levels on the stretch goals. It just uses your textiles, which is essentially going in here and the snooze fest of the very slow process of if you don't already have a big buffer built up. So if you've already like gotten all the gear from the apparel caches, then this works. What I would recommend is just regularly throughout each season, just keep opening those caches to build up your reserves, because you can use those textiles at Danny Weaver as well to buy like an exotic cache and like some legacy season caches. So it's good to kind of get those built up, and then when we get the stretch goals rolling around, you'll need like 30,000, right? It's 3,000 per. Wait, more than that. Wait. Math. But anyways, how's it turn out? How many do you get? Yeah, you can do up to 10, right? 10 per. So, oh yeah, sorry, it's 3,000. So 15,000 is what you need to be able to take full advantage of that. I only have 415, so I can just be like, I can do my one. I'm gonna buy one, folks. And I'm poor again. But hey, it's something. Probably not worth doing if you've already got everything under the sun, but I still need to donate a bunch of these. So for me, it's been kind of worth it because then that way I can donate some of this stuff. Yeah, that did not a lot for my progression. All right, let's pick a mission to go to. Oh, do I have a priority objective? Oh, if it is what I think it is, no. I mean, I could. That's a lot of XP. You think I can get through that on heroic with 5 directives with my skill build? I mean, I think there's only one way to find out. Sharky, how are you doing? It's good to see you. You're up early or late. You were streaming. I was watching your stream for a while. You had was that a middle of the night stream for you? Oh, en route to Manning Zoo. This is going to be totally solo heroic. No legendary here with this build. All right. Oh, and it's invaded. Do I want to use special ammo? Because they will destroy my skills. I'm gonna toggle this. I don't want to. There we go. Because if they're Black Tusk and they have special ammo, it's the shock ammo, and it just destroys your skills like pretty much instantly. Good point, Harley. Good point. You know all of the things here.
Priority is to neutralize Emmeline's Shaw, but you'll need to get control of the monorail system in
It's like
order to reach her.
the best
The main
defense is
entrance
a
will be
powerful
well
offense.
guarded, but it's the easiest way in.
Oh wait, I
They
got
won't
cool
be
skills.
expecting company.
Whoops. Whoops. They're using drones.
Hostile assembling.
Don't rat me out. No.
Hostile has full golden bullet.
Keep me alive. I need some bullets.
Intercepting enemy
Cool.
communications.
We're under attack.
All right, we'll do one of these.
Everyone! This is it. You know what you need to do.
Why are you going after the guy that's on the other side of the wall when we could be going after the guy right in front of me?
Received. Golden bullet.
Oh my goodness. I'm not a fan. Ow. Perfect. Don't run at me. We got them all. Open sesame. Thank you. And the gates are open. Oh wait, wrong mission. Perfect. Don't burn yourself. Did I get in cover?
Hostile has full golden bullet.
Hey, what about me? I've got it too. Oh, you're cheering me on, game.
The main control room for the monorail system is
Yay.
further into the park. Looks like the quickest route is through the deep sea exhibit.
I need some missiles. And some loot. And some bullets. Let's go, let's go.
Intercepting enemy communications.
Rainer, where are you?
We just got to the aquarium.
Fucking finally. Okay,
Finally.
they're probably coming right to you.
Hope you have a
No,
nice
we would
walk.
never do anything like that. Don't judge us. That's hot. Hello. Oh, there's a big boy.
Rainer,
Don't
what's
worry
your
about her
status?
little car.
Rainer, come in. Shit.
Everything's fine. Press the button on the door. I need to hurry. That cooldown's almost done. Dang it. Dang it. I was too slow. I.
Low-level radio repeater.
This is all directives, yes.
Pinpointing location.
A repeater. The outcast must be using it to boost the range of their comms. Taking that equipment offline will make it harder for them to coordinate against you.
Should be, yeah. All five, yeah.
Hostile assembling a golden bullet. Received golden bullet.
And the priority objective is XP, so it's like 1.7 mil. I think with directives or something. Nope. I don't want to hug. Wait a minute. Who threw that at me? I tell you what. Where the hell's my drone? Is that it? Okay, all my guns have some bullets in them. Yes, all directives for all the pain and misery. What happens now?
This is hostile.
Oh,
We need
right.
backup.
What am I doing?
In range of the Savannah exhibit. Head there now.
I'm so used to doing this on
Everybody else,
Legendary. Oh my god.
Fall back to the aviary and make sure no one
Why do I do this
gets
to
away.
myself all the time?
Hostile has full golden bullet.
Why is my gun not shooting? What am I doing? I have nothing in my hands. Do you see this? Pew! pew, 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 pew. What is even happening in this game? Oh my god. I'm so dead. Perfect. Pew pew. Oh wait, I have a gun again. There we go. That was so weird. What on earth happened? Oh, I need to run. That guy wants me dead. Ow. That's right, you jumped that wall. Perfect. Well, I don't want to run into that. That'll be the super. Yes, it's called the new stealth rifle. It does no damage. That's the weird thing. Like, but it's the most sought after weapon in the game. Go figure. Wait a minute. You look like a sniper. I don't want to deal with you. Wait, you look like a rusher. I don't want to deal with you. You look like a big boy, and I don't want to deal with you. I'm in sinking, not like the boy band. I'm doing no damage at the moment. It's a lot of fire. Can we kill that sniper, please? Please? I feel like there's, yeah, I thought I could see the glow of that guy. Whoops. Not managing my skills very well. It's the story of my life. No. I missed! Oh, perfect.
That'll cut the range of their comms significantly. Keep going. You should be coming up on a monorail station soon.
Monorail, monorail. Give me my bullets. Up and up and up and up. The Savannah Bananas exhibit. Once again, this is not legendary. I have a moment to collect my thoughts.
Echo nearby.
This palm tree will keep me safe, right? Maybe we'll go for the rock instead. Perfect throw.
Receive. Golden bullet.
No, hey, no, 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 no.
Hostile receiving a golden bullet.
He was devoured by the skills. All right, I guess we got them all. Yes. Yes, like the Disneyland monorails. Nobody's ever died on one of those. I'm certain of it. I remember being a little kid and going like, that's all I wanted to do was go ride the monorail. I was so excited to ride the monorail, and it was
Anybody seen anything?
like the most uninspiring thing I've ever done in my life.
Hey, save that.
Sorry to anybody that likes the Disneyland monorail, but
Anybody
did
talk?
not live up to the hype.
Hello? Shit.
Looks like you're right by that monorail
Wow.
station.
Just got screamed at
Control room is
by
just
some
on the other
monkeys.
side of the aviary.
Let's go. I forgot what this is. I feel like I'm gonna get EMP'd or something. I might get exploded. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. No! My goodness, people.
Hostile completed. The golden bullet.
I need that fire to go out. Is there? Can somebody call the fire department? Oh my God! Why am I on fire? Oh my God! Get him! I'm feeling somebody's gonna come out this door. All right, I'm gonna just go for it. What's the worst that could happen? I don't know how, but they found us.
Listen, they know about the monorail. You need to shut it down. Is anybody reading this? Disable the motherfucking
Do you like this strat?
monorail.
I've honed this one over the years. Oh. Stop that. Wait! How'd you outrun my turret? Don't you swear about my drone. My drone's nice. Okay.
Serious trauma detected.
Got him. Whew. That was close. That was a close call.
That should be the place. See if you can patch Isaac into the control board.
That giraffe is staring at me funny.
Interfacing.
Oops, I got special ammo. I should save that. I have a feeling I'm going to need my special ammo here. I'm not going to like the guy that comes off the monorail. I should probably make out my will before I do this. I'm going to get you guys. Oh God. No! Perfect! Oh my God, what am I doing?
Hostile assembling a golden bullet.
Good, yeah, go after the little truck, little car. Because that's the primary target.
Bullet.
This game is so stupid sometimes. Wait, what? I prefer not to take the pain. But you can take the pain. I made some mistakes. Nothing a short trip on the monorail can't solve.
They're coming! Holy cow!
Don't do it.
Automatic braking system activated.
Holy hell. Guess they weren't taking any chances. But you're inside the barricades. You should be able to make it the rest of the way on foot.
Thanks for your confidence. Seems reasonable. That tree is in my way. Perfect. Must hurry.
Show them we're not afraid of them.
Oh my god.
Make them fear
Where did
us.
I just throw that? Perfect. That was exactly where I'd hoped. Excuse me, I'd like to pick this up. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm on fire. That was a little panic. That was a little panic. A little bit of panic. I'm alright. Everything's fine. You did that to yourself, Hoss. You blew yourself up. Alright, alright. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it after all. Don't cry at me, little red panda. I can't do anything about it. I feel like it's a trap. Perfect. I think it's in the wood.
Golden bullet complete.
How do you donate gear? So I will show you in just a moment. Let me get out of battle here. Alright, so I can just deconstruct this. Alright, so
Golden bullet refreshed.
if you have stuff that like isn't proficient yet, you know, it doesn't have a little shield on it, you can, you know, mark it as junk if you want. This is one way to do it, but you can go through and be like, okay, I'm gonna mark all these things as junk because I don't need them or whatever, or I just want to donate them right now. So let me just in case maybe I have something here that I can actually donate. And then when you're at this screen, I don't know if you're on PC or on console, but whatever would take you into your tinkering station, in this case it's M on the keyboard, you can go to expertise And if you look here at the bottom, there's 4 options. One's like donate all junk. So here on PC, it's X. So if I were to hold that down, anything that I've marked as junk, that's donatable will donate to whatever things there is. Um, that I would not donate exotic gear just because the exotic components are more valuable than like you can get those proficient. You can just carry those around with you. If you feel really inclined to do it, but exotics just don't drop as frequently, so as some of the other things. But yeah, and then otherwise, like you can also be like, okay, I want to let's see I felt like I was the send off, right? Like I'm like so like for some of these guns, it's worth noting like so like handbasket, O'Carroll, these are like seasonal things. They do come up. Like when we have certain events, but you're probably not going to get a high enough drop rate on them to donate them all. So for these types of guns, you may need to donate resources, but we're at a point now where there's 486 things, but you don't have to donate to get to expertise 30. You don't have to donate 486. So carry around your exotics or use those. Donate, open named caches to donate stuff. Make sure you get your specializations. Even if you're running like a DPS build, like you can run with technician if you want. You can run with this. You can run with any of these. You could even run with the TAC 50 rifle. With this specialization, and then like you'll just get these through fighting and doing various things. You can tell that this one got proficient real fast because I primarily use gunner on stuff, but like on skill builds, you're going to use this, so it'll happen. But yeah, it's usually the named pieces and like these named and exotic gears. Things can be hard to get. The other thing is the other gear pieces that are a challenge: system corruption and y'all gear. So system corruptions, a gear set, y'all's a brand set. Were typically found in the dark zone. You can get them through legacy caches. Sometimes you'll get the Hollow Man through a named. So these are also ones where if push comes to shove, you can donate resources to them, but you might not get enough of them worth donating. So just focus on everything else. I think of the things that are hard to get to donate. You still have plenty of things you can do, and I think there's even like a shotgun. Do they still have that listed in here? There had been like an old shotgun that was like is it the lockdown? I can't remember. There was a shotgun from like early on. Oh, maybe it's the Enforcer. I think it's the Enforcer. There was a shotgun that you got like in year like the first if you got the game like right away, but unless you got the game right away, like started playing like right away, you didn't get it. So like that's another one where you'll never get it. Yeah, the Enforcer. Thanks, Harley. Yeah, that's what I thought. So yeah, so the Enforcer is another one where if you're going through stuff, like you would have to donate resources to it. So I wouldn't even worry about it. You have enough other things you can donate. There's probably a list out there. I never really thought about looking it up, mostly because having done this on console, I already kind of knew which things are like the hard to get things, and I either donated resources to them or I'm like less worried about getting them. And depending on how many, like, there's like the currency, like the coins that you get. You have to use it for like crafting and stuff. But if you've been playing for a bit and all of a sudden you look like you have like 1 million or 2 million in those because you were just always selling gear, you can buy like mods or buy like, like buy things and then crush them to turn them into printer filament, so you can donate the printer filament. That's another thing you can do too. I feel like, are these Are these rogue agents? No. I'm like, what is going on? Why is everybody out of place?
Received. Golden bullet.
I feel like I can get the usual bad guys here.
Explosives
I
detected.
mean, I'm not going to complain. Oh, I gotta go get them first. I'm like trying to detonate the thing and I haven't picked them up. I feel like my turret's done cooperating.
You're nothing. This means nothing.
You're nothing. This means nothing. She's not very nice. Alright, let's see what happens here. Good news, checkpoint. So if I die, I don't have to start all the way over. What I don't want to do is burn to death. Is that it? Alright, well.
Even if you kill me, you won't defeat me.
Wait a minute. Is this like the Force? I only become stronger. Excuse me, I need your key. I hear things I don't like. Hey, it's like the sandstorm again, the dust storm. Pretty sure they come out here. Oh no, they don't. They come out the other side. What am I doing? I made a choice that was not wise. Oh boy. Do not go down there. I feel like he's mocking me. Yes, really.
Hostile has full golden bullet.
Well, kill him. Yeah, this is like crazy. I can't see. No. Perfect. The really bad thing about this is your skills suck in this kind of weather. See if I can grenade him out of there. That'll do.
Come on, kill me if you can.
I kind of like that she didn't shoot that whole time there. All right, this is going to be ugly. All right. I'll take it. I'm gonna run for my life. Oh my god.
Assembled by hostile.
Oh my god.
Pellet bullet active.
Got my loot. Really? Oh my goodness.
Golden bullet received.
I discovered the polar bear. We did it.
See how the mama bear has watched us? She's making sure we aren't gonna try to hurt her baby. That's what mothers do.
Target deceased.
Target
What a
deceased.
fucking waste. Think of the good she could have done, the lives she could have saved. She was right, you know. Killing her won't end the outcasts. It might even make them more dangerous for a while. But without her to hold them together, they're gonna start to unravel. What a fucking waste.
Hopefully that was some good XP. Let's see. Hey, I got 3 stars. That's 3 levels. Hey, I got a mosquito. Wow, I got a lot of caches. Holy cow. Not the fastest run ever. Get me out of here. Dude, sandstorm. Oh my gosh. I should have queued up that song. What was I thinking? What was I thinking?
Safe area detected.
All right, let's get landed here. Let's see. Holy cow, yeah, I got some loot. No way, I got a white death. Is this mosquito better than my other mosquito? What? Uh, funny. Funny, funny, funny. Hey, delete. I have nothing donatable, but I do need to sell some stuff because I need to recoup the money I've been spending on things. Damn. No, no, no. I don't want to do that. That's all right. We'll just do this then. That's all right. I'll sell the next batch. And nobody needs to wait and see that. And then these decon, decon. Give me some printer filament. Let's just see how we're doing on. Oh, I already used it all, didn't I? Hey, I got 85. Look at that. I can spend some of this. Sweet. Great. Still no real progress. Such a painful part. So I'll probably close it out here. I need to get some rest tonight. Got to get up early tomorrow. But this, for again, for returning players, newer players, or just folks that maybe are like me, DPS a lot, and just kind of want to break it up or have a way to farm XP and resources. Like again, you can run all directives with this. Um, the guns are not required really for this. It is just 4-piece refactor, and then whatever you decide you want to farm here. Again, kinetic momentum works great for stacking up more damage here, or if you're feeling braver with the heals from refactor, run glass cannon because you'll get 25% amplified damage from all sources, whether it's your guns or your skills. And then the tech support, I personally like this a lot for damage. I like this better than combined arms. Um, so this is a great one to run because your skills will kind of boost themselves. And then just make sure you got something within sync on it. Again, maybe a pistol within sync. Keep your quick step with you in case you want to switch between guns for moving quickly. But again, this gives you a lot of safety firing from cover. Um, you you can run this whole thing without any sort of exotic or named gun. Uh, and same thing here, you don't have to have the named impetus if you don't have it yet. Um, so roll with that. Turret and drone, you'll have a good time. If you want more, if you just want to rely on one skill and put out a bunch of damage, keep the turret and swap this out with the artificer because it'll boost this and it'll stay up forever pretty much. And then you'll still get the kinetic momentum stacks, which is hilarious. But the artificer won't put out any damage, but you'll still get the max damage, and this stays up for such a long time. Like it'll just stay peaked the whole time, and that works as well if you're running it with kinetic momentum. So that's what I got. Thank you all for hanging out. Hopefully it was informative. If it wasn't, I'm sorry. Maybe it's something new for folks to try. I think it gives you a good balance of running a skill build, staying alive if you take some damage. We ran a tier 2 escalation with this and it did just fine. I mean, there was a couple sketchy points. I would, even with the way this is structured right here, I could probably do a tier 3 escalation depending on the mission. Much higher than that, I would not count on this if you're solo, keeping you alive. And if you jump into a group with someone with this, they're with randoms, they might not be completely on board with it unless they're running low tier as well. But this does work in group play too because you are giving repair to your allies at 20% as long as your skills are up. You just have to remind your teammates that if both your skills end up down, there's no heals for them. Sometimes they get extra aggressive, but you could run this in Legendary in a group with folks. If you don't have a DPS build or don't feel comfortable doing that, you can definitely get away with this. And if someone gives you a hard time, just send me a note and I'll run with you if you're on PS5 or PC, and you can run it. It doesn't bother me. I always appreciate any extra heals folks can give me if I'm running DPS. And if you're feeling super brave, you can, like I said, you could swap this out with like Memento and take a shot at running some legendaries. I would not run this. You can run DUA until the last phase. Don't run this at the last stage of DUA unless you have a lot of time, because you have to break the guy's backpack, and it just is. You basically will be using your harmony the whole time probably. If it's leveled up, maybe you can run this, but you'll be burning through ammo like you wouldn't believe until it finally breaks, and then your skills can actually hit him in the head and do some damage. But it works on Roosevelt. It does work on Capital. I have run it all the way through Capital. I have not run it all the way through Title. I've run it through sections of Title to test it out. It's slow. I wouldn't run it on Zoo Legendary, but Roosevelt and Capital and most of DUA you can probably get away with. So yeah, that's what we got. I'm gonna send us on a little raid. Um, it looks like Doom is on, so let's go hit up Doom. Looks like he's out there tearing things up in Golden Bullet Land. So I will part ways with you all here. I will get back to bedtime stories again. I need to pull some more together. I just didn't uh, plan for it. I don't know why I just clicked clip that. That was great. That's how tired I am. Do do do. Uh, Hopefully you all stick around and watch Doom for a bit. I know I'm going to chill out and hang out. Thank you again. Have a wonderful night, a wonderful day, and we will see you on the next stream. Take care, everyone.